Well, hello there and welcome back in Space Engineers. Let's get to it. So then I just really need to get rid of this thing real quick. It is going to be important, otherwise we're going to have a spat ship showing up and I don't have the time for that today. I think we're actually still drifting. I just have to keep that in mind, because I did do quite a few things there at the base. I just went and got a couple of things unlocked there, things that we really need. And it's been taking ages. I would like to get the proper assembler, but boy, oh boy, it's been hours and hours. I think it's been like 3 hours already and I'm still waiting for that blueprint to finish up. So that's still gonna take quite a bit of a while. I just want to grab as many of the good components as I can. This is actually how I managed to get some metal grids for the cargo containers as well, before I managed to find some cobalt. And there's quite a few different ores around us, not too bad. Especially the ice, because I've got a hydrogen engine running at the base as well, just to keep us powered. I think that should be good. Let's head on back home there. Another thing that's also interesting, at exposure level 75, we're definitely gonna start taking some damage. There we go. I just want to head around the back side here real quick. I'm still busy building everything up here. Should be okay. I'm gonna die from food anyway, so that's not really gonna matter much, is it? We got an oxygen farm here on the corner, and I think here at the back I did add an algae farm. I'm trying to figure out how the heck do I make food, because I've been dying so much from it. It is nuts. I've got my programmable blocks in place as well, so that I can have my auto doors and the auto LCDs in order to take a look at our ingots and ores, and also the charge time and all those wonderful things. There's many blueprints here. Yeah, this is definitely interesting. Let me take a look at this. If I go under production, yeah, this is only 61% now. It takes a very long time, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I might actually have to get a second computer down, because I need to start working on weapons. I really need to do that. We got so many enemy signals popping up every now and then. Still just using this little miner that we spawned with, but I do have the projector unlocked as well. And if I go over this side, I did add the blueprint for my little PAM ship, and that is going to be really important to get as well. But unfortunately, I can't build any thrusters yet, so there's no point in really trying to get the blueprint up and running. And this ship just looks way better. My little miner has been trusty little companion right through the game. So let's just go and get this projector off again. Doesn't need to be on.
Energy low.
Yeah, I'm waiting to die. I've got like 1% of food left, so as soon as I get a new fresh spawn, at least we'll be up to 20. And hopefully we can get somewhere. I wanted to quickly check something. We got the algae. Yeah, so here's the algae farm. It's got absolutely nothing inside it, which is crazy. And then I've got the irrigation system. There's no point in trying to get the crop plots down. This is taking ice, I'm guessing, to make the water for everything. But so far, I haven't managed to find any algae or anything that will allow me to make food. Yeah, I've got the H2O2 generator for the lab one, as well as the tank here for the hydrogen and the oxygen up there. They're definitely not too bad, but food is the real worry. And there's my poor body just drifting around here. Just disappeared. Alright, so I'm definitely not going to be breaking down those tools. Let's just grab these. That will despawn a bit later. So then I think we're definitely going to get a second computer down, because I need to start working on the weaponry, and that is a bit of an issue. So where do we even place this? It is so cramped in here. Yeah, I definitely need to expand the base out. You know what? I can actually place it down here. It shouldn't be too much of a problem, because I can still access the container this way. And we got our two computers right opposite each other. Going to be good. I have to say this way of unlocking things is actually quite nice. And the only way that I haven't really been dying is if I sit in my cryo chamber here and just hide from dying from starvation, because it does pause the food for some odd reason. Let me just take a look here. I'm gonna need some data pads. No, 63 is too much. Hopefully that doesn't stop my production. 64%, okay, not too bad. Okay, now that we got data pads in there, let's go and take a look at the weaponry. It's gonna be somewhere down here. Wonder why the icons are loading so long. It does happen from time to time, it's weird. So we got thrusters over here. It's gonna be the first one we have to do. And the second one, in order to get to the hydrogen thrusters. Industrial ones are even further down the line. No, we can get the first one by just getting this blueprint made. Not too bad. Is there any prerequisite from it? I think we need this one. So this is where it really gets interesting. We have to do this, then go over to that one, and then use this one in order to get the second tier, the third tier. It is really interesting. I should actually get the computing cores as well, because that will increase the rate of the blueprints in order to just get things unlocked a bit better. Those are antennas. Where are the weaponry? I'm getting distracted here. That I already passed them. And the jump drives are far down. Okay, so we can make interior turrets. I think this one should be already unlocked maybe. I'll have to take a look. And then in order to get to the Gatling guns, we need to get to the third tier. That is just crazy. Yeah, and I also got the build and repair system made, so I actually need to get that built as well. But let's start with the production for this then. For the weaponry, it's going to be the first tier one. So this one is not too bad. This is going to go really quick. Then we can go over to the second tier. That might take a bit longer. Where's the one for the thrusters? I don't see it. Yeah, we're gonna have to make this one first, I'm guessing, yeah. So if we get that one, it should unlock the one we need for the thruster components. And then I want to grab this one. So let's get the thrusters started. Gonna be the first tier one for this. What's it not doing anything? I think this needs to be up there. Let me just go to my inventory. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so it just needed to be in the correct place there. Then we can go and look for blueprints. Holy bugger, there are so many of this. It does get quite confusing sometimes. So I'm just looking to see if I can find the one that I want to do for the thrusters. It should be somewhere, yeah? Holy bugger, I'm sure a lot of people be shouting if they know they found it. There we go. I think it's this one. I think it's that one. Just get this in the correct placement. No. Is this not the one that I got? Oh, it's the target one. I'm busy doing the... Oh my goodness, I'm such a freaking idiot. Such an idiot. Trying to do the weapons first. Not anything else, the weapons. There we go. Now we should be able to get some weaponry down. Let's take a look at the turret. So what we got is the rocket type 2, Gatling turret type 2. I think this is because of a DLC. Anniversary statue, that's interesting. But there we go with the interior turret here. And we do have all the items forward. So I think if I can just figure out where do I want to place it on the roof here. This is going to get interesting. If I could just get rid of those little drones. But I don't think this thing is going to be going all that distance. So if we open up that side. We open up over here somewhere. You should be able to fit in a couple of conveyor junctions here. Let me just go ahead and remove this as well. Grab for quite a few of them. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add anything over there, so do I have anything in the way? I've got the corner light. Okay. Yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to keep an eye out for as well, because I would like to get some lights down. It does get dark as well with this. Space just got real mod. We should be able to just get a conveyor junction over this side. I just need a few more. This is the only one that's really important to do, because there's no way to access it from the other side. Then we're gonna need to get, I want to use one of these. I think it should be okay. Let's just go up before we place it down. Yeah, some of those smaller drones really came around and bugged me quite a bit, because they go and do a kamikaze move where they just go and smash into the base. So I've had to do quite a bit of repair work, and I'm still doing manual welding, even though I know that I've got the builder repair system unlocked. Maybe the armored block would be better down here. Still need one computer. Yeah, let's go and get this builder repair down. It's gonna take up a bit of power, but it should be way better helping us in order to build. And if I place it just down inside here, it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think I need to access this, except for getting the direction down this way. You know what? I think this should be okay. Go and grab the items that we need. Oh, it seems like we can't make something there. Already down to 11 food again. Oh, bugger. And this is becoming a real problem. Right, good. We got a build and repair system up and running. Let's go and get this done. I'm just going to have to turn it on and off every time when I unlock the blueprints. Otherwise, it's going to cause a bit of an issue. Let's go and take a look at the build and repair system. Toggle it on. Then we can go to fly mode. That should be fine. Just want to drop the welding sound. It's somewhere down here. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. Push components immediately. Yeah, I think that should be fine. I don't think I really need to go and adjust anything else there. So this is going to weld up absolutely everything that I can't really get to, even if I put a conveyor way back there. We only got power for 12 days. Not too bad then. Definitely not too bad. What's this looking? 51%. So this side's definitely not doing too bad. Where did I put that other blueprint now? I think I dropped it in my inventory here, which is not good. Yeah, the one for the weapons. Man, I was such a freaking idiot there. Okay, so if we do that, we should be able to get the second tier for the weapons after this one. 72, not too bad. I think it's because I had to stop it a few times in order to get a couple other things made. It caused it to take that long in order to get to the proper assembler. I don't even know where I'm going to squeeze it in. We're going to have to build outwards, I think. Gonna add another room here at the back.
Energy low.
Energy low. Oh bugger. Yeah, well that's fine. Energy is not the main problem. Main issue is still that food. That is a massive issue. I really don't know how to do it. I don't know if it's only because you would get something for the food on a planet or not. But there's definitely nothing close by, so there's no way for me to get to it. I'm not exactly sure how large the assembler normally is. So I'm just going to remove quite a few blocks. I've got a couple of cargo containers here. Might need to add some more. Yeah, this is fully connected. If something happens to one of these blocks, I'll be completely screwed. My entire solar panel will just be disconnected. So that's something that I might have to take a look at, adding a couple extra supports over here. Yeah, I think I need to layer this a bit more. But we're doing fine. Oh boy, we're having a lag spike. Something's loading in. That is so weird. Yeah, we got a talk over there. Just don't know why it would actually cause such a massive lag spike loading another ship in. But it is what it is. Gonna grab some energy. Holy bugger, that was close. 4 left. So I think the civil signal hasn't really been all too annoying. But the spat one, oh boy. If you see that little drone 2K's out and you don't get rid of it, another one spawns, and the antenna is showing towards my base, so I'm guessing that's how they know where I am. And then they start spawning the ships that really mess you up, and I don't want to be struggling with that for the moment. We have too much other things to do here. So that's at 80%. Man alive. Taking ages to get this done. Yeah, to think we have to go up to the third one as well, so I don't think we'll be able to unlock the thrusters yet. Now the other thing is with one of the mods that I got, let me get the projector on here. Projector small, turn it back on. So then if we take a look at everything that we need to build here, they keep projection, that should be fine. Now if we do this, send to assembler, we can select the basic assembler over there, then add everything into that side, and then if we go to the container and just access the assembler here, we should be able to see that everything that we need will be produced over here. So that's going to be nickel ingot. I don't think I need to have gold or anything yet, so that should be more than fine. But it's a really good way to get your ships built, especially with the larger ones. You don't have to wonder with what items you need in order to build that up. You can just go ahead and send everything directly into the assembler. So that's going to be power cells, everything. So whatever you're short, it will be done for you. It's just weird that it's not actually doing anything. Is that actually properly connected or not? Let me go and grab a look. Grab some steel plates here. Because the build and repair system is definitely not doing anything over here. And it should be in range, so what's going on with this? Oh, there we go. Now it should be connected. Yeah, there we go. Cheeky little bugger. You want to be full of nonsense, bad beacon. Luckily that one was very far away. Cheeky buggers. Man, I hate those people from that faction. They get quite annoying. And I'm going down again. Oh boy. Luckily it's stuck inside my cryopod there. Holy bugger, I really need to figure out this food. This is gonna be a massive problem. Let me just go and heal up a bit. And while I can grab the help from here and grab the energy from the cryopod, should be easier. So I've been quite busy. There's a couple of things that I've already been starting up here as well. Got some extra weapons. Just need to wait for the conveyor section to run from that side. So it's going to be a total of 4 weapons up here for the moment. Just to see if we can actually defend ourselves. So that's going to be important. Man, it's flashing like crazy. So I want to take a look. What ammo do we need for our interior weapons? I think it's supposed to be normal rounds. Because that's for the Gatling. That's for the rifle. If I'm not mistaken, it takes up the normal pistol clips, I think. Just make a couple. I just want to take a look here. So if I go to the turret, Oh, it takes the MR50A. I could have just freaking gone over there and actually checked it, couldn't I? Oh, what an idiot. Oh boy. Yeah, we should have ammo for this. Good. That is freaking fantastic. So, just want to make sure my turrets are loading. I think something else is spawning in. Yeah, something else is definitely spawning in here. Interesting. So we've got the civil tuck. I don't really see anything else. Did this thing actually pick up my tools? Let me just take a look here. Yeah, there we go. I was about to go and look for my body, but I just didn't see it anymore. So there we go. Now I should be able to grab my tools. Absolutely perfect. Alright, so through the side where the little ship is, we got another conveyor section running over here. Unfortunately, this is going to be a bit ugly. I'll have to figure out what can I do to hide that and just make it look better, because that little block over there is going to annoy the heck out of me. And then we can quickly go and do the blueprint for the first thrusters, and maybe that is going to allow me to go ahead and get the... What do I have in my blueprint? Yeah, there we go. The thrusters there. If I can get that little PAM ship running, that would be fantastic. It's gonna save up so much time. I need more construction components. Come on. You really want to tell me I don't have any construction components on me? Still want to make a couple more. Only need one more. Come on. There we go. So let's take a look at the thrusters that are unlocked. Yes, we can do hydrogen thrusters now. Okay, that is perfect. I think that should allow me to basically get most of the thrusters done. Yeah, it seems like it bolted anyway. Interesting. Then we also got our remote control block. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to go around and see if anything is not building, but I think we should be okay. I really think we should be. It's gonna be so good getting that ship up and running. It's gonna make a massive difference. So I want to get this blueprint back in here just so that it's in the correct spot. Then let's go and unlock the second thrusters, or we won't ever be able to build bigger ships. So there's the second tier one. I'm going to do that after the second one for the Gatling. It's going to be 84%. How far are we from getting a refinery? 85. Yeah, that's taking a long time. A very long time. So hopefully we'll have the assembler up and running in the next episode. And then I'll have to take a look at getting some power things done. Hopefully even upgrade my tools, because I'm just at the first tier. I can't make anything better than that. If we go over to the assembler, go under tools, you can only get the enhanced one. Now there's a second and a third tier that uses up cobalt and all that as well, so I'll definitely have to take a look at getting that done. But as soon as I can get the proper refinery that we have here at the back running with our big assembler, I think we should be okay. But I'm gonna start building a foundation over somewhere here at the side, because we need to move our base. This is gonna be way too small to get everything up and running. And with the enemies that we have, if I can get a PAM ship up and running, and that is why it would also be important, is I can go down, let's say over this side, mine out this entire iron here, and then also dig myself a proper tunnel to go inside, that we can use some batteries to use as a backup, and then work from there. We can have our solar running from each side of the asteroid. I'll take a look at what we can do, because this is gonna be quite a bit of a longer playthrough, especially with the way that the enemies attack us. We're gonna need to get shields up and a bunch of other things. So I do hope you still enjoyed. It's been a bit of a peaceful day, but this is just for me to progress and really get going with this. Hope to see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Alpha Placed Gamer out.